Hello world, and welcome to Jeranderlandia. I am your host, Jerander, and I'm very jet lagged. As you can see by the top of the chest, it says jet lagged up there, right? That tells you I'm jet lagged. Um, yeah. So I'm back from Japan as I'm recording this, and this is the second episode I've recorded since I came back from Japan. However, because I was jet lagged and Windows 10 likes to disconnect my headset, the last episode was not recorded with any sound. So I'm going to whap at a couple of things to show you what I've done. Number one, I went back to my main base, went back home, and I got some stuff for making pumpkins. So I've got a small pumpkin patch going over here, so that will allow me to make carved pumpkins, and then the carved pumpkins will allow me to make jack-o'-lanterns, which is what I'm using for lighting. Number two, I finished putting in all the tree modules. I also finished putting in all the signs, and there's a couple of signs I wanted to share with you. Let's see, that's number 9. Two people contacted me in the comments, oh hi, about their names, and one of them was my friend LillePersilleMC. She's a YouTube creator as well and does these really cool videos, time-lapse builds and creative and survival, and they're nice builds. I'm so jealous. I wish I could build like that. So anyway, check her out. Links in the description down below. But she's been commenting on my videos since the very first one. So we don't know exactly what number she was, but I chose number 11 for her. And that's because Lily Persille has about 18 different L's in it, so 11 seemed like the right number. And then her name is Prescriber. Lily Persille. I'm doing my best here, kids. Just bear with me. The other one that contacted me was a fine, upstanding subscriber named Sven. Oh, that's the back of my head. Sven. I'm going to butcher your last name, Sven Schreiber or Schreiber. So, and he estimated about episode or subscriber number 91. So we put Ben Schreiber, Sven Schreiber number 91, and subscriber or Schreiber number 91. So those are two. If you know what episode or not episode, subscriber number you are, feel free to let me know, and I'll add your name to the list. Another thing I did, so I put in all these modules. Also note, I made a decision about this. I'm not putting a tree module here, and if you note, I've got a 3 wide path here and a 3 wide path here, and I've got 2 blocks here and 0 blocks here. So if I were to move this hole over one more, it'd be perfectly centered, and wouldn't that be great? So at the end of last episode, I decided I was going to move the whole tree farm. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to move the whole tree farm. I'm going to deal with this as it is. But what I'm going to do is actually build a tower, and the tower will give access to the caverns down below, but it'll also give access to the sky above. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do with the sky above yet. Maybe someday. Also, I decided that I was going to put a path all the way around here, so I cleaned out the dirt, I put in the jack-o'-lanterns, blah, 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 all the way around. So what did I do with the 25th module of trees? I put a little bump out here. And again, in the last video, I actually described or explained to you why I like asymmetry so much, and this becomes asymmetrical. Also note that I did something else in the last video, and I saved the video of that because there's no voice over it, of me doing a little prank. I don't know if prank is the right word. Creating an imperfection, let's say. It's going to drive some of you crazy because you're not going to know where it is. So I'm going to cut to that clip right now, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, you see what I did, right? So one of these blocks somewhere has been whapped. And yeah, there you go. That was for my entertainment, not really yours. Also note that I had to chop back a big bunch of this hill. I'd hoped to avoid doing that, but this is the way life goes sometimes. And there you have it. Also, yeah, I did a little bit of exploring. And let me show you what I explored. I can't get up here anymore. Let's put this down. This temporary block. While I was waiting for trees to grow, I went back here and explored back here a bit. And I killed a bunch of passive mobs because I'm cruel and inhumane. And I watched the sun go down over the ocean. Oh, things are spawning again. Nice. But I found 2 things back here. Besides sheep and cows, I found a couple of pigs. And a turtle. I found a turtle. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to get there in time. I may have to do this in the morning. Oh, there's 2 turtles. Excellent. So we can breed them. Okay. If I can get over on this island. Two things while I was out exploring. I saw something funny on this island. Ooh, ooh. And so I went exploring. So I went on an adventure. Yeah, this right there. Half-buried ship. The other one I'm going to have to find in the morning. Hold on. Get this back. So if I go over this way a little bit, if I can find it again. It's a little bit tricky to find. Oh, there it is. It's not tricky at all. This thing. So, this is a sunken ruin. I would like to build something on top of it. Oh, is this a cavern down below? Oh, nope, it's just a hole. So, yeah, we talked about rebuilding civilization, and this may be my first one. It has a base. If you look at it, well, not about, it is. Those fish are going to die. Yeah, so it's 5 by 7. So I'm looking to do a non-representational model or monument. It should be monumental. It should be mostly stone, but I'm looking for designs or resources to help me design monuments to rebuild civilization and raise these monuments above the water again. So if you have any resources or ideas, feel free to let me know, and I will take those into account when I'm designing things. So that's that. So having WAP'd all that stuff, I'm going to return to the tree farm, and I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, everyone, now that I'm back, and I've done all this stuff, what I'm going to do is do a little bit of adventure. I need to explore this cave a little. I only have 20 torches, so I don't know if I can explore the whole thing. I don't hear any noises, so this may not be too far. Oh, and this is it. This is it. So this, I may just fill this thing up, but I won't. What I'm going to do is build the tower, and the staircase through the tower will actually help me access this. You know, we talk about realism and Minecraft realism, and for Minecraft realism, every community, every outpost probably needs a mine. So the tower, one of the things I'm doing with it is that's going to be their mine. If there's got to be a forester or somebody who lives here. Ooh, can I get up here? Do I know how to jump? Okay. That wasn't much of an adventure, was it? That's good. Sometimes I don't like adventure. So there you go. So that's what I'm thinking. The tower will give access to the mines down below, and they'll probably end up connecting to this system over here or something. So, next project. See you in a moment. Hi everyone, I'm back, and the next thing I'm going to do is actually chop all these trees. I'm building this tree farm out of the same wood that I'm farming here, so that is actually very convenient because then I can use the wood that I farm to build the farm, and then the farm will grow the wood that I'm using to build the farm, and it's very convenient. It's very but in order to continue to put in this path, I actually need some more wood. So what I'm going to do is chop all 100 trees. All of them have grown, so this will be the first time I do a full use of this farm. So excitement galore. Here we go. Hi everyone, I'm back. All trees chopped. If I did my math correctly, 100 trees, they can be trunks of 4 high or 5 high. That'd be 400 to 500 oak blocks. Average, I suppose, would be 450 if assuming that 4 high and 5 high trunks are equally likely. I'd have to do math in order to figure it out. If I did enough. But let's check my inventory. Hold on, this is not how I check your inventory. Hold on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 6. 7 stacks plus 6. And those of you who are smart with math, feel free to do that math. But I think, oh yeah, and saplings. How many saplings did I get? Hold on. I got well over 100 saplings. And that's one of the reasons I like the this sort of spacing for the trees, because without using my Fortune 3, I still get enough tree babies to replace all the trees. Usually. There's always a chance that I don't, but you know, I've got a lot of saplings, a lot of tree babies. So next task is just going to be to replant them, and we'll see you in a moment. Hi everyone. All the trees are planted. None have grown yet, which is okay. Eventually they will. So that's that. The tree farm works fine. Oop, there goes the first one. Yay. What number was that? Subscriber number 53. Lucky number 53, you win the prize. Contact me directly in order to figure out what your prize is and how I can send it to you. Now, the next thing, I have got all this wood. It's time to start putting in the surrounding walkway. Okay, so I'm going to prep myself for that. We'll see you in a moment. Hi, everyone. Look what I see. Well, there's a lot of them. That wasn't... Oh, I was going to say that wasn't so bad, but look at this. I'm covered. All right. Did I get a banner? Hope I got a banner. Is that a banner? Yes, got a banner. And I don't seem to have the thingy. Bad omen. Oh well. I mean, oh well, but... Oh, I didn't need to go down there. I've been exploring these caves a little bit, so I've been digging out the coal and what's it called? Iron. The only things I've found of value so far, except a couple of skeletons. This is my first banner here in this new world. And by new, I mean the one I've been playing it all this time. So that's pretty exciting. I'm going to get back to work. Hi, everyone. I finished the walkway around the outside. Oh, XP orb. It's all done. I'm not going to run around the whole thing. Also note that I kind of started to fill in this area here. I've settled on a tower design. Well, at least a tower footprint. The minimum tower size with staircase is a 3x3 interior. If we do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you get, right? I don't necessarily need the corners, and so if I do this sort of footprint, it fits right in this slot where one of these tree modules would have fit. Does it make sense? So I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. How I design the tower as far as materials and stuff is yet to be determined. Also note that there's some awkward places here where I cut back the hill, so I'm going to need retaining walls of some sort around here, especially over in this area. In addition, I'm going to need supports for what I'm going to put above. So yeah, I've got some designing to do. I'll see you in just a bit. Hello everyone, I'm back, and I've done a little digging, and I'm going to explain to you why in just a moment. So, here's our surface, right? This is where the tower is going down. The question is what to do down here. And another question is a question of expansion. What I'm thinking is I'm going to expand downward. So, this tower here will extend up into the sky to build something above. It'll also extend down below to get access to additional layers of tree farm. What I'm doing is a little bit of exploration work. I want to see where these jack-o'-lanterns ended up and what I need to do underneath it in order to make sure that I have enough room for the trees. So dirt is ugly, so we don't want to put anything. We want to cover that up. But also note that I kind of want to put a grass block here. I believe that the jack-o'-lantern above will not kill the grass. This means if I chop down these trees, or I'm just going to take these out for now, like so, and leave the grass unattended, leave this dirt unattended. My hope is that that grass will spread up to these blocks up here, so that eventually it won't be dirt, it'll be grass. I'm not sure if that's going to work or if I'm going to have to do something different, but this is going to be a little experiment for now. I also have to do a little bit of math to see how far down this layer has to go. I mean, clearly a tree is not going to grow in this spot. Oh, look at that. The grass disappeared, so this is not going to work. So I'm going to have to consider something else. Math is still going to have to do it. How far below am I going to have to put this in order to put another layer of trees? So this is a quick experiment, but let's see what I can do instead. Actually, do 2 down and put grass blocks around here. Those should not have an issue, right? And in fact, I'm going to put one right there. Then I'm going to take this one out. I'm going to try and grab that dirt block. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here for a bit. Hopefully the grass will spread here and below there. I don't know if I need this one below, but then the grass here should spread up there. Does that make sense? Grass spreading. If you understand grass spreading mechanics, feel free to explain to me what I'm missing or what I could do better. But I'm going to close the episode here. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you really liked, leave a like down below. If you really liked, leave a comment and a subscription. And if you subscribe, your name will get to be on one of these trees. Okay, so see you next time on Jeranderlandia. Goodbye.